The NBA conversation has once again turned toward LeBron James, as questions about his longevity and future with the Los Angeles Lakers continue to dominate headlines. On the latest edition of *NBA Today*, analysts debated whether this could be the beginning of the end for the four-time champion, while also taking a closer look at Luka Doncic's rise as the next face of the league. The episode highlighted the fascinating overlap between the twilight of one legend's career and the prime ascent of another. For LeBron, the narrative is complicated. At 39 years old, he remains one of the most productive players in the league, averaging numbers that most stars in their mid-20s would envy. Yet the Lakers' refusal to offer him a contract extension, combined with his heavy workload and the physical toll of over 2 decades in the NBA, has fueled speculation about how much longer he will stay at the top. While no one doubts his ability to still impact winning, the bigger question is whether LeBron has the energy to keep carrying the burden of expectations year after year. LeBron himself has not given a definitive answer. In recent interviews, he stressed his love for the game and his desire to continue competing as long as his body allows. However, he has also mentioned his long-standing dream of playing alongside his son, LeBron James, who recently entered the league. That personal goal may serve as motivation for him to extend his career beyond what many thought possible. Still, fans and analysts alike are left wondering, is this his last season at a truly elite level, or does LeBron still have another gear left in him? The Lakers' situation only adds to the uncertainty. Despite having Anthony Davis as a co-star and solid supporting pieces, the team has struggled with inconsistency and injuries over the past few seasons. LeBron's leadership has kept them relevant, but the championship window feels smaller with each passing year. Without meaningful roster improvements or a deep playoff run, speculation about LeBron's future in Los Angeles will only grow louder. On the other side of the discussion, Luka Doncic's trajectory represents a passing of the torch in the NBA. At just 26 years old, Doncic has already established himself as one of the league's most electrifying players. His combination of scoring, playmaking, and clutch performances has turned the Dallas Mavericks into perennial contenders. What makes Luka stand out, however, is not just his numbers. It's the way he controls the pace of the game, manipulating defenses with a style that feels both effortless and unstoppable. Analysts on *NBA Today* pointed out that Luka's growth mirrors the rise of past greats. Like LeBron in his younger years, Doncic carries an immense load for his team, often being tasked with creating nearly every offensive opportunity. The difference is that Luka still has plenty of time to refine his game and elevate his team to championship contention. Many see him as the player most likely to take over the mantle as the league's face once LeBron eventually steps away. The conversation also touched on the broader implications of this generational shift. LeBron's potential farewell tour, whenever it comes, will undoubtedly be one of the most celebrated in NBA history. But as the league prepares for life after LeBron, stars like Luka, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum, and others are expected to define the next era. Doncic, with his flair and competitive fire, is at the forefront of that movement. In the end, *NBA Today* framed the discussion as less of an ending and more of a transition. LeBron James may be nearing the conclusion of his iconic run, but his influence on the game, and on the players rising behind him, remains undeniable. Luka Doncic, meanwhile, is proving that the future of the NBA is in good hands. Whether this is LeBron's last true ride at the highest level or not, fans are witnessing a historic overlap, the gradual sunset of a legend and the blazing rise of a new superstar ready to carry the torch.